You go when you don't want to. That is the difference between a person with a resilient mindset and a person without one, with a shit mindset. Hello and welcome to the Command Podcast, where our mission is to help you take command of your mind, body, and future to create a powerful, effective individual who has a desire to immerse themselves in greatness, so that together we can unify and assume command of our environments, our communities, and our country to do our part in preserving freedom. Join me on this mission of becoming the next generation of leaders to make living with integrity badass again. I'm your host, Trent Niebersol, and now it is time to take command. This is the Command Podcast number 47, and today I want to talk about the mission that we have here at the Command Project, and that is to build up the men who build and maintain this country and its infrastructure. The men who build the country and who have basically made it what it is today. But here's the thing, we need to build them up. We need to build ourselves up, because me being one of them, being a blue collar guy, we don't put our health, our well-being, and our own lives at the forefront of our priorities. Instead, we put work as the number one priority, and we let the rest of our lives lack and basically fall to the wayside because of it. The men who work long, demanding hours with little time or energy left over after a long day at work. The men who build and maintain this country's infrastructure, who have created this country and made it what it is today. The men who lose half of their money to taxes that they work their asses off to earn. The men who have left their well-being, their health, their fitness, their family, their own lives, and their priorities fall to the wayside in the name of supporting their families and because of their job and working super long hours in a demanding schedule. It doesn't have to be this way. In fact, it should not be this way. We should put ourselves first. We should put our own lives and our own futures and our own wants and needs first. If you put yourself first, you will be able to show up as a better man for your job as well as for your family. So I'm not saying that, you need to call into work to take a day off for yourself or forfeit your personal responsibilities to your family to put yourself first. No, what I'm saying is to take a little bit of time to prioritize your own growth and the things that you want in your life and your own well-being, like your health and fitness. Because if you do that and get yourself to where you need to be as a man, then you're going to be able to show up as a 100% version of yourself, 100% man of what you could be for your job and for your family and anything else that matters to you in your life. So basically, starting with your health and fitness is the leading domino when it comes to taking command of your life, because that is the number one thing that you should prioritize is your own health and well-being. Without good health, what do you really have? So that's the leading domino that we're going to tackle when it comes to self-improvement. Not only is your health and well-being very important, but it is also going to teach you the skills necessary to apply those same principles, hard work, consistency, and the effort that it takes, and patience that it takes to get healthy, get in shape, and take command of your health. Those same principles apply to being successful in anything else in life, including your job at work. So I've spent years using my busy and demanding work schedule as an excuse to, skip workouts, seek comfort, seek vices every waking hour that I wasn't at work. You know what I mean? You should be doing something to get better. You should be exercising regularly. You probably should skip the drive-thru, go home, make a healthy meal. You shouldn't hit the gas station in the morning for a freaking gas station burrito. And you shouldn't get a bunch of crappy processed snacks to snack on while you're at work. But it's so easy to fall into that because you put all your time and your effort and your energy into going to work, trying to do a good job at your job so that you could support your family and make money and pay a shitload of your money in taxes. So I know what it's like. And it's so easy to spend all of your time trying to seek vices and comfort by skipping workouts and, getting a 6-pack of beer on your way home and eating crappy food because it tastes good, because you just want something that you can enjoy that day. But, unfortunately, it's almost like a stereotype for blue collar type guys in these industries, because, we get off work and it's so normal to see these guys. And this is me. I'm talking to you as this was me a few years ago. Grabbing a 6-pack of beer on your way home, hitting the drive-thru for a cheeseburger and french fries after your long day because it sounds like it tastes good, it's easy, and you don't have the energy or time to go home and make a healthy meal. You skip the workout because after a long day, you're tired and you don't feel like doing it. So you're able to use that as an excuse to skip your workout even though you said that you were going to go and do that today. Bringing your grumpy ass attitude, that tired, worn out man with a grumpy attitude home, which pisses off your wife or your lady, your significant other, and it ends up making your evening not that great either because you brought your grumpy ass home. You brought the attitude and the tiredness and the misery home from work with you, which makes your home life less than what it could be. And then you go to bed feeling like you just wasted your entire evening because you came home, you ate like crap, you drank beer, now you feel like crap, you're going to feel like crap in the morning, and you got in an argument with your wife because you brought that attitude home. So you know that you need to do better for yourself tomorrow, but that's what you were thinking the day before, right? And here you are once again going to bed feeling like shit about yourself. And then waking up at the ass crack of dawn, like for me, a lot of the time, 2, 3, 4 in the morning usually, anywhere in that time frame, and going to do it all over again. I know, I was tired of it. Are you tired of it yet? I was sick and tired of it. I know how this feels, as I have lived many, many years of my life this exact way. It's miserable, and I know it from experience. I know that it sucks so freaking bad. If you're not happy with what you're getting from life, it's because you're not giving anything for a better life. To make a change, you must do something different. So if you're not happy with your life, it's because you're not giving anything to create a better life. So it's time to make a change. If that's, something that you're struggling with right now and you just would like to finally make a change and finally be happy with yourself in your life. So I have a question for you. When was the last time you got real honest with yourself and looked at yourself naked in the mirror? I know at one point I passed the mirror realizing that I had been avoiding that same mirror for the past 6 months because I didn't want to look my truth in the face because it hurt, it was painful, it was uncomfortable. I knew that I was meant for more. I've always wanted to be better. I've always wanted to be the best. I think as men, we have this burning desire in us to be something in our lives. And I had always had that burning desire, but my busy schedule and the long hours got in my way. And without even realizing it, I'd been avoiding that painful truth to myself for 6 months by passing that mirror and not looking myself in it because I knew that that's not who I was born to be. That's not who I was destined to be. I didn't face my reality in the face. I didn't want to see the result that I had created in myself from seeking comfort in vices after work, and I had no energy or time, or I should say I chose to have no energy or time to put into myself to become better and be who I knew that I was born to be. Instead, I was seeking comfort in vices every single day in the form of drinking beer, crap food, going to sleep, watching TV, sitting on the couch, doing nothing. So I've always wanted to be something, and I think all men do, but subconsciously I was avoiding the mirror because I didn't want to see the truth because it was so damn painful. So I have a challenge for you today. Go look at yourself naked in the mirror and ask if this is who you were born to be. Is this the best you've got? Is this the type of man that you want to choose to be in your life? Because it is a choice. And where you are right now, what you see in that mirror was created by a process of decisions, a process of choices that you have made in your life. It might be painful, but I guarantee that to stare this truth down now, sooner than later, is going to be much better because later down the road, it's going to be more painful. And when you make a decision to make a change later down the road, it is going to be harder to make that change. Right now is the best time. So why not go stare that truth in the face right now and make that decision now? Not happy with the way you look in the mirror? Not happy with how much energy that you have throughout the day? Well, there's a solution for that. And no, feeling bad for yourself is not the solution for that. But unfortunately, I think many of us resort to feeling bad for ourselves and saying, man, this sucks, my life, I just don't have enough time in the day in my work schedule. I have to go to work and support my family. The government's taking half of my money for taxes. No, feeling bad for yourself is not the answer. And I know that it makes you feel miserable too. You want to have control over your life. You want to feel like you are in command, in the commander's seat of your life. So that's what this is about. It's about stepping into the commander's role for your life. So not happy with the way you look, not happy with the energy you have throughout the day. The solution for that is start working out in the gym 3 hours per week. That's it. That's all I'm asking you to do. Spend 3 hours per week in the gym lifting weights and clean up your diet. There's some more things that, you should do. But to start out, all you got to do is spend 3 hours per week in the gym. Three full body workouts, or that only take you an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Or you could do a split workout, and spend 30 to 40 minutes. That's what I've been doing. I only spend 30 to 40 minutes a day in the gym 4 to 5 days a week. Or the 3 days a week for an hour is more than enough to see progress. And you got to clean up your diet, eat whole foods, cut out the processed garbage, eat less calories, not such big portions. And you will start getting in better shape and you will start having more energy. The more you move, the more energy you have, the better you eat, the cleaner you eat, the better that you're going to feel. And as you lose weight and you start seeing results, you're going to feel better about yourself and you're going to have more energy and feel better about who you see in the mirror. Not happy with yourself, lacking confidence, don't feel respected at work or by your family. Well, no shit. How do you expect to respect yourself? Or how do you expect to be respected by others if you don't respect yourself? Think about that. In order to be respected, you must respect yourself first. In order to have confidence, you must respect yourself. And if you haven't been following through for yourself, and if you keep breaking promises to yourself because you're tired and you're, poor me because my busy work schedule and I just don't have enough time in the day, and you keep making excuses and drinking the beer, hitting the fast food, and skipping your workouts after you say that you're going to really make a change today, that will degrade your confidence to the point where you don't have any and you have no self-respect for yourself. Well, no respect, no confidence, don't feel respected. Surprise, there's a solution for this problem as well. Set a health and fitness goal and keep the promises that you make to yourself to achieving that goal. So set a goal. Where do you want to be in 3 months, 6 months in your health and fitness? Set that goal, see it, make a plan that works with your busy schedule, and keep that promise to yourself and follow through with that plan. Simple as that. To build confidence and respect, you just have to make a commitment and you have to follow through with that commitment to achieve a meaningful result in yourself that you can be proud of. That's simple as it is, really. It's just confidence is built by keeping promises that you make to yourself through to the point that you actually achieve a result that you can be happy with. Tired of going home to a war zone? You get home, you bring that crappy attitude home. I get it. I've been there many times too. Well, then repeat the above solutions, because more likely than not, you are the root of the cause for your home life not being as good as it could be, because you're bringing home a tired, worn out man with a shitty attitude because you are not happy with yourself for leaving 90% of your potential as a man on the table. And that's unfortunately, more likely than not, that's the darn hard truth, buddy. I used to like to blame everything else on my wife. I used to like to blame it on my work schedule, blame it on everything else but myself. But the truth is, I was miserable because I knew that I was leaving my potential as a man on the table. So pick up that potential, step into the commander's role of your life, and start commanding your life and your home life will be better because you are showing up as a better man and not blaming everything on external circumstances, but you are taking ownership for your own life. So if you want to live a happy life, have better relationships, have more energy, feel respected, and be gosh darn proud of the chiseled, ripped man that you see looking back at you in the mirror, then follow this process right here. Get some health and fitness goals. Make a plan to achieve them that works with your busy schedule. So set some goals. What do you want to look like? How much weight do you want to lose? What pant size do you want to get down to? What kind of hobbies do you maybe want to start taking part in that are physical? Now make a plan that works with your busy schedule, which I can help you with this if you want to reach out. But make a plan and start attacking that plan. Follow through with that plan, especially on the days that you don't feel like it. This is how you build confidence and respect in yourself. I always hear people say, I don't know how to get motivated. I don't feel like doing it. I'm tired. How do I get motivated? The easy, simple answer is you don't. You just go do it anyways, especially on the days that you don't feel like it, because those days are the days that present the most opportunity for you to grow and get better. That's how you build a resilient mindset. A resilient mindset does not mean that you want to go do the things that you got to do to move forward and grow every single day. What it means is that you go regardless of how you feel in the moment. You go when you're tired. You go when you don't want to. That is the difference between a person with a resilient mindset and a person without one, with a shit mindset. You go regardless of how you feel in the moment. Tired, go. Had a long day at work, go. Hungry and tired, you eat the healthy food that you planned rather than hitting the easy fast food that you know is going to taste good. So get in a habit of going when you don't want to go, and use that thought of I don't want to do this as the cue to go right now, because the longer you wait, the more excuses, the more procrastination, the harder it's going to be to go. Adjust the way that you think about your goals and the way that you think about yourself. This will get easier as you start seeing results from the actions that you're putting into your health and your fitness in your body. So you really have to adjust your mindset, and this is what I call taking command of your mind. Because here's the thing. I grew up as a fat kid. I struggled with my weight for many years. I got in pretty good shape in high school from lifting all the time. Was never like a super ripped person. I'm naturally a fat guy, if you know what I mean. You know, I put on the fat easy, but I lifted a lot of weights and I was big. And, you know, basically throughout the last 11 years of being a heavy equipment operator, I've had many ups and downs using my busy work schedule, like I've been talking about, as an excuse to do nothing, procrastinate, skip workouts, drink beer, and eat shitty food. And I've been fat multiple times because of that, and I've had plenty of ups and downs. And then when it comes to it, now I'm in pretty good shape, do a lot of running, do a lot of training. I'm happy with where I'm at, but it took me years and years and years to change the identity in my mind. I still saw myself as a fat guy. If I don't have a ripped six pack, I still feel like I'm fat, even though I'm not. Even if I'm in really good shape, if I'm not like super ripped, I feel like I'm fat because the identity in my mind wasn't changed. So it's not just about achieving your goals, but you got to change the way that you see yourself so that you could change your identity. Because if not, you will still see yourself as the same person, even if your body looks completely different. So taking command of your mind is about going into the operating system to remove the limiting beliefs and the negative thoughts that you have that are holding you back and making you feel like less of a person, and reinstalling more positive thoughts, having a more positive track of thoughts throughout your day, and thinking more highly and positive about yourself so that you could feel better about yourself, change your identity, and build confidence and respect in yourself. Thus, you will be respected by others, because like I keep saying, to be respected, you must respect yourself. So you got to take command of your mind and forge a resilient mindset in that way. It's not just about the results in your body, it's also about the results in your mind. Decide the type of man that you wish to become and the life that you wish to live. Hopefully, this is my opinion, this is part of what the Command Project is all about. Hopefully that version of yourself lives with integrity to a high standard. You have high standards rooted in integrity and being a good person, and you put your personal growth and your personal growth in your mind, body, and your future at the forefront of your priorities. So that means you are a good person and you set an example rooted in being a good person and always progressing forward to build a better life for yourself and your family and becoming stronger, better, and more capable in your life. Then simply start making the decision that version of yourself. So think about it. Who is that person? Good person, a badass motherfucker who's a good person, who sets an example for those around them, who is always working towards becoming a better version of themselves and creating a better life for themselves and their family. Simply start making the decisions that version 2.0 of you would be making to become that person and create a happy, meaningful life. So think about who that person is. Who do you want to become? What's the life that you want to create? And then start making the decisions that version of yourself would make. And that is how you become happy and creating meaningful life, because really happiness and meaning comes from forward progress, from achieving things in yourself, from having a future to look forward to, from saying these actions that I'm consistently putting in, for one, they make me confident, they make me feel better, but I'm also seeing positive results in myself, and I can start seeing a better future for myself and my family because I believe that I am capable of achieving it now, because I am the type of person who follows through for myself. This is what I call intention leveraging. Setting strong intentions for who you want to become to drive your decision-making process. Then becoming that man and creating that life that you dream of simply becomes a decision between choosing what you want most, that desired future, that desired version of yourself that you could be proud of, versus what you want right now, which usually comes down to comfort and vices. So comfort, skipping your workouts, sleeping in, hitting the snooze button, not doing what you got to do to move forward. And vices, crap food, eating what's easy, eating what's tastes good, drinking beer. Vices, escaping your own personal reality through substances and things that are going to take you off of what you actually want in life. So that's what I call intention leveraging, setting strong intentions towards the life and the version of yourself that you wish to become in your life, and then putting that intention behind your decision-making process to drive you forward to progressing towards that version of yourself that you wish to become and create. That's how you become happy. That's how you create a happy, meaningful life. And that's how you live an extraordinary life. Master your decisions. Master your life. Master your decisions. Master your life. Think about that. Everything in your life comes down to a decision. So all these things that I just talked about, there's a bunch of moving parts: health, fitness, your mindset, creating a future to look forward to, working towards that future, all of this stuff. But it all comes down to the minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day decisions that you make. Master your decisions, master your life. So it's really just about making a decision towards who you want to become and what you create, or towards what you want right now. Vices and comfort is what it normally comes down to. Be commanded by your life, or command your life through your decisions. The power you have over your decisions, the power that you have over your decisions is basically the power that you have over your life. So if you gain power over your decisions, you gain power over your life. What will you choose? Because the choice is yours. So that is the process that we use here at The Command Project. That is our mission. It's to help the men who build the world and help build them. Who's building them? We're building them. And if you want to be part of this mission, if you're a busy, hardworking man who struggles with your busy schedule, then I invite you to join this mission, because yes, we're out there building the world, but it's time that we start building up ourselves so that we could live happy, fulfilling lives that does not just revolve around our jobs, but revolves around us becoming the best that we can be towards seeking our full potential and creating lives that we can be damn proud of. So if you want to join this mission, you're welcome to. I invite you. We need as many men as we can to join this mission. So thank you if you relate with this mission and you want to be a part of it. And if you need help with this, I have a program called Take Command of Your Mind, Body, and Future, where I help you go through this process to getting in the best shape of your life, taking command of your mind by going to war with the inner critic so that you can hear your intuition, and then taking command of your future so that you could use intention leveraging to start creating and becoming a person that you can be proud of and create a life that you can be proud of. So if you want help with this, talk to me personally and we could talk about getting you to that result. So until next time, join me on this mission of becoming the next generation of leaders to make living with integrity badass again. I'm your host, Trent Neversall, and now it is time to take command.